What's good, YouTube? This is Austin Sweet here, and you're watching This Way Life of Dakota and Austin. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Alright, welcome everyone to Monday Movie Madness. We are not going to be keeping track of episodes, so I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that now. But coming up, like I said at the end of the video, as usual, at the end of every video, I will be giving a channel a shout out. So get ready for that. That's coming up. Anyways, but before I get started with this Monday Movie Madness, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you want to see on Mondays going forward? Do you want to see motivational Mondays? Do you want Monday Movie Madness? Just let me know in the comments below on what you think. Anyways, to the movie review for today. This movie, in my opinion, it didn't get a lot of attention, like it did, like normal paranormal movies do. But this is an exorcism movie, and before you guys even leave a comment saying, is it the Exorcism of Emily Rose? It is not the Exorcism of Emily Rose. We will be reviewing that on sometime down the line. This is an exorcism film, which in my mind, it didn't get the attention it deserved. Sarah Lynn and Devon Sawa is in it. My opinion, one of the most underrated exorcism films of all time, and I'm talking about The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. Okay, now this film, this is the unrated version, okay? So like I said, I'm going to show you guys the front and back and everything. As you can tell, Exorcism, there's a little bit of a crow. Here's Molly Hartley. This is pretty controversial cover art with her laying down, and there's a bug coming out of her mouth. Here's the back. Nowhere to hide from evil. I also forgot to mention this is a prequel. Not the prequel, the sequel to The Haunting of Molly Hartley. As you guys can see right here. Okay. There's no alternative cover, by the way, for this. I wish there was an alternative cover. And here she is just laying there yelling. Okay, now to the plot of the film. The film basically starts out with the defrocked priest performing an exorcism, and then the woman who's being exorcised actually comes to life and says, "Don't do it, save my kid." Next thing you know, it shows on the back. The priest and the woman actually wind up going out the window, and they wind up not dying, but gets knocked unconscious. I think the wife dies too, so very unfortunate right there. Then we cut away to like a party, and that's where we meet the main character, Molly Hartley, played by Sarah Lynn. So they party a little bit. They tell Molly that it's time to go home and all that. And then we get into a very inappropriate scene, which I will not even discuss. This is a PG channel, okay? I'm not even going to discuss what happened next after they went home. Okay? If you want to know, go look up the movie yourself. Okay? So then we cut away. It's the next day. And then all of a sudden, the police show up. So, they question Sarah Lynn of suspicious activity. Then everything just goes downhill. Not within the film. The film itself is amazing. I mean, when the police enter the house that Molly Hartley's in, they find a couple dead bodies. And they take Molly Hartley into like an insane asylum. But before they do, you hear this awkward, dark voice that's within Molly Hartley. She was being possessed. And as you can tell on the back of the box, right here, you can tell things are not looking good for this movie. I mean, for the main character at least. So she winds up going in there and using like paranormal psychic powers to scare like the woman in charge there. Then she gets taken into the room where she winds up getting possessed, pretty much. So then she winds up being possessed, and she asks the defrocked priest, played by Devon Sawa, to help her. But then throughout the film, it just turns into like a psychological, paranormal horror film, like all exorcism movies should be. I mean, there's this one scene, and there's spoiler alerts here. There's one scene in the movie where the person in charge of the asylum is actually up on the building with her arms out like this, chanting something. I can't remember what. But next thing you know, she actually falls off the building and winds up killing herself, which was actually kind of crazy. So then, Devon Sawa gets in there. She couldn't get Molly Hartley exorcised the first time. So then the second time, he attempts it. He actually takes the box, recites what he needs to recite, gets Molly Hartley exorcised. Then things just take a wacky turn towards the end of the film. Like the Pope and whoever's in charge actually turns his back on the defrocked priest. Molly Hartley gets kidnapped. I mean, just pure pandemonium towards the end of the film. So then Molly Hartley gets wound up wheeled into an ambulance. And then next thing you know, we cut away. There's a bus riding, and there's this fly or whatever, and it goes into the girl's ear and cuts away. So overall, that's a brief summary of The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. Do I recommend this movie? Yes, I do recommend it on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it sucks, 10 being freaking awesome. I give the movie, I've been seeing getting it 6s and 7s and all that. It gets a 9 out of 10 with a must-watch seal of approval. If you don't own this movie, go get it now. I'm telling you, you're going to have a blast with that film. With the film The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. You're going to have a blast with that. And that'll do it for this episode of Monday Movie Madness. Again, let me know your suggestions in the comments below on what you want to see next. Anyways, on to the channel shout-out for the day. Today's channel shout-out goes to Sean's View Entertainment. That's right, Sean's View Entertainment. I'm shouting you out, man. You are one of my favorite YouTubers. Please, go check out Sean's View Entertainment. He is a great guy. Link for his channel will be in the description box below or in the comments. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Monday Movie Madness. If you guys enjoyed it, and also, if you want a channel shout-out, you have to put your channel link, the link, whatever in the description, and say, I want a shout-out, or in the comments. Okay? In fact, do it in the comments, put your channel link, and say, I want a shout-out in the comments. Don't put it in the description. Otherwise, I won't be able to see it. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. You guys have until Wednesday till the next channel shout-out. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure you hit the like button, leave your comments, and above all else, subscribe, tap the bell, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one.